Hello mathematicians, here are your notes for section 7.3 from your textbook. The learning objective today is to be able to convert from percent to decimal and from decimal back to percent using shortcuts. Alright, so fact number 1, 0.25 is the same thing as 25/100ths. And fact number 2, 25/100ths is the same thing as 25%. So if 0.25 equals 25/100ths and 25/100ths equals 25%, then these two have to be equal. 0.25 has to equal 25%. So 0.25 has to equal 25%. And vice versa, we can switch it around. 25% has to equal 0.25. Alright, now if we look at these two facts, we can come to a conclusion and come up with a shortcut. So to get this decimal turned into a percent, you just take that decimal point and move it over 2 places to the right. You just take the decimal and move it 2 places to the right. So that's our first shortcut. Move decimal 2 places to the right. And then also you have to tack on the percent symbol. So you also have to add on the percent symbol. Alright, so that's shortcut number 1. And then it makes sense that the other shortcut is just going to be the opposite. To go from a percent to a decimal, you take the decimal and move it backwards 2 places. So move the decimal 2 to the left. And instead of adding on the percent symbol, you remove the percent symbol. Okay? So there's your 2 shortcuts. There are your 2 shortcuts. In one, you move the decimal to the right. Move the decimal to the right. The other one, you move the decimal to the left. Both times you do it 2 places. That's easy to remember. Percents have to do with 100, and 100 has 2 zeros. So you're going to move it 2 places to the right or 2 places to the left, and you're either going to add on the percent symbol or remove the percent symbol. So your job is just to remember which way, to the right or to the left. Alright, so let's try some examples. So first, we'll try some of these. Moving the decimal to the right. Okay, so you just have to move that decimal 2 places to the right. Turns it into 75, and then don't forget the percent symbol. 2 places, 2 to the right. You have to fill that little pocket there with a 0, and that'd be 10%. And then here, move it 2 places to the right, 2. Little pockets, 1 pocket, 2 pockets. That's going to equal 300%. Alright, you try the next 3. So pause the video and try the next 3. Okay, here are the answers. 155%, 600%, and 2.1%. I hope you got those right. Alright, let's do the other column. So the other trick is you move the decimal 2 places to the left. Now for me, it's easy to remember. Here's my goal. I always want to move it to the right if I can. Move it to the right if I can. If I can't move it to the right because I'm blocked, then I move it to the left. And the percent symbol, think of it as like a block. It's on the right-hand side. It's blocking your path, so you can't move these to the right. Therefore, you have to move the decimal 2 places to the left. So that'd be 0.5. And that makes sense. 50% is half. 0.5 is also half. Alright, I'm blocked, so I can't go to the right, so I move it 2 to the left. And on this last one I'm blocked, so I move it to the left. I can't move it to the right because the percentage symbol's in the way, so I move it to the left. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, or I'm sorry, you're going to pause the video and try the next 3 problems. Did you pause the video? Pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, on each of these you were supposed to move the decimal backwards to the left, and you'd get 5.43. Here you get 0.0095 because you have to put 0 in that pocket right there. And on the last one you're going to get 0.028. How'd you do? Alright, that's the end of part 1. You'll have to continue flipping your paper over and then watching part 2.